how to get buy-in from management and from the CEO or the president of the company for content marketing, that can be hard. And frankly, sometimes it just doesn't happen. In other words, there's still a group of people that are living in like the 1980s where they think the idea is to hoard all this information, to not think like a teacher, to not really truly address the problems of your prospects, to not have or to not embrace today's digital consumer, to not be amazing when it comes to your website, right? They just don't get it. And sometimes you can't help them get it until they experience some type of suffering and realize our business is in trouble. What else can you do though? Well, one thing that you can do is that you can show the CEO how the competition is kicking their butt. And that's just the truth. I've seen this over and over again. Management, typically, CEOs, they tend to be very competitive people. They want to win, right? And if you go online and you show, okay, look, what are some of the questions, what are some of the problems that people would have if they're looking for us? And you just start to search those things online. All of a sudden, if you're not doing this well, all your competitors are going to be showing up. That's going to be the first contact. That's going to be the first voice that somebody hears, that somebody reads when they have that issue or that problem. No CEO wants to be second place because they're all too competitive, which is a good thing. It's a bad thing too, right? This competition, this competitive nature sometimes deters them from listening to great CMOs and marketing people when they have great ideas like, hey, we should embrace content, right? That is a big, big problem. So that's a constant issue and it's evolving. The other thing that you have to do if you want to get buy-in is you've got to have stats, you've got to have numbers, you've got to be able to show ROI. If you're not showing the numbers, well then it's going to be like, okay, so we wrote 100 blog posts. What does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean anything to anybody because ultimately what a president of a company has to do is make sure it's profitable. If it's not profitable, he doesn't have a job, nobody else does either. So it all comes down to profits. That's not very romantic, but that's reality. And that's the place where marketers have to be. They have to think in terms of return on investment and actual dollars.